It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
Just days before one of the most high-profile celebrity trials, Cassie Ventura, once known as Sean Diddy Combs' longtime girlfriend and rising R&B star, stepped into the spotlight. Pregnant, silent, and stronger than ever. But this time, she wasn't performing. Cassie was preparing to take the stand as the government's lead witness in a sex trafficking and racketeering case that could bring down one of the biggest names in music. On May 7th, 2025, just days before opening statements, Cassie was seen quietly stepping out in New York City, dressed simply in a gray sweatshirt, white linen pants, and a growing baby bump. No entourage, no spectacle, just Cassie. To outsiders, it seemed like another day. But for those who followed her story, this moment had significance. Her calmness spoke volumes. It wasn't about fame anymore. It was about truth, closure, and standing tall. This wasn't just about facing Diddy in court. It was about taking control of her own narrative. To understand the weight of Cassie's testimony, we have to go back to 2007, when she first entered Diddy's world. A 21-year-old singer, she was swept up in a relationship with a man who was already a global brand. At first, it seemed like a music industry success story. But behind the scenes, it was anything but glamorous. Cassie was young, impressionable, and under Diddy's control, not only professionally, but personally. What seemed like a love story soon became one of manipulation, fear, and abuse. In 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, recounting years of abuse, manipulation, and coercion. She alleged physical and emotional torment that lasted over a decade. For years, Cassie stayed silent, not because she had nothing to say, but because power often silences victims. It makes them believe no one will listen. But now, the world was listening, and Cassie was finally speaking out. The turning point came in May 2024, when CNN released shocking footage of a 2016 incident. In the video, Cassie is seen fleeing down a hallway at a hotel, barefoot and wrapped in a towel, as Diddy chased her, threw her to the ground, and continued the assault. The video was undeniable. It matched everything Cassie had described in her lawsuit, and suddenly, the world could no longer dismiss her claims. Cassie's silence in the wake of the video spoke louder than any words. She thanked those who believed her and urged others to believe victims from the start. Her message resonated deeply with those who had been silenced by their abusers. In November 2023, Cassie filed a 35-page lawsuit detailing years of abuse, including allegations of rape, forced drug encounters, and coerced sex acts under threat. The lawsuit wasn't just a personal story. It was a powerful act of defiance in an industry that often silences victims. Her voice was heard, and it set the stage for what would come next. Despite Diddy's public denial of the allegations, the case was quickly settled, leaving many wondering if it was an attempt to contain the damage. But the revelations didn't stop there. More victims came forward, and Cassie had become a symbol of accountability and reckoning. Diddy, meanwhile, remained silent for days after the video was released. When he finally spoke in May 2024, his apology was direct.
I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Many felt it was too little, too late. He acknowledged his actions in the video, admitting they were inexcusable. But for many, it wasn't enough. His apology came only after being caught, not when the abuse occurred. As Cassie prepared for her testimony in 2025, the stakes couldn't be higher. The charges Diddy faced were serious: federal sex trafficking, racketeering, and other crimes that painted him as the ringleader of a violent enterprise. His trial was set to last 8 weeks, and the pressure on his defense team was immense. But no matter what happened, Diddy's image had already been shattered. Cassie had become the face of a much larger conversation about abuse and power in the entertainment industry. Cassie's decision to testify wasn't just about her own healing. It was about exposing a network of predatory behavior and demanding accountability. This trial wasn't just about Diddy. It was about breaking the silence and demanding justice for those who have been abused and manipulated in the shadows of fame. As the trial began, the world watched closely. Could Diddy's legacy survive this? For years, he had been the face of success in the music industry, a mogul with a global empire. But now, that empire was under threat. His partnerships, brands like Ciroc and Sean John, and his music career were all on the line. As the case unfolds, the public perception of Diddy is rapidly changing. The trial isn't just about a celebrity scandal, it's about a reckoning for the entertainment industry. No matter the outcome, Diddy's career and legacy will never be the same. For Cassie, her courage in taking the stand has become an inspiration. Her decision to testify is more than just a personal journey. It's a message to victims everywhere that their voices matter, that justice can be served, and that even the most powerful figures are not untouchable. In the end, this trial could be a turning point, not just for Diddy, but for the culture of abuse that has been allowed to persist for too long. Whether Diddy is convicted or not, the impact of this case will be felt for years to come.